The monstrous and the true evil nature of a narcissist breaks all barriers and comes to the surface once they are done with you, or you have seen through them, or they have lost control over you. They do the most vile things to hurt you or sabotage your healing with one aim in mind: to keep you stuck and to keep you under their thumb. Let's talk more about this in today's episode. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. In this episode, I'll talk about 4 things a narcissist does when they are done with you. Before we begin, I have a question for you. How did the narcissist who hurt you behave once they were done with you? Drop your experiences in the comments below and validate other survivors who might be feeling stuck in their journey of recovery after narcissistic abuse. Number 1, they treat you as a complete stranger. A narcissist treats you like a stranger when they are done with you, when you have given them a massive ego injury, or when they know you know. They completely cut off the emotional attachment as if it never existed. The truth is, it never existed. They had just put on a facade. Now that there is no need to keep the act going on, they become stone cold, indifferent, and don't even acknowledge your presence. I remember during my last days in my parents' home, when I had stood up against my father, he would treat me as if I was the most vile being in the whole universe, as if my existence didn't matter. He would turn his back on me if we sat in the same room. Once they are done with you, that is how they treat you. They treat you as their biggest enemy, and your life with them becomes a scary war zone. They unleash their fury, and you are shocked to see how your partner or your parent forgets that there was a relationship between you and them, because they do not respect anything at all. It is a jarring experience that leaves you feeling bewildered and devalued. Number 2, they show extreme disgust towards you through punitive actions. As I said earlier, they become your worst enemies. They have zero regard for the fact that there was once a connection between you and them. They use every tool in their arsenal to destroy you. They might run massive smear campaigns, come after your finances, and isolate you in your workplace. Everything is possible because they can stoop to any level when it comes to hurting you. They're not afraid to turn it into a nuclear war when it comes to winning or re-establishing control. The poison-filled, rageful narcissist keeps spewing hatred against you with one goal in mind: to punish you. And to do that, they hurl insults at you, belittle your achievements, or constantly criticize your actions if they still can. In extreme cases, they might even resort to stalking, harassment, hacking your devices, or physical aggression as well. Talking a little more about hacking, I have witnessed some horrible stories of people that sent chills down my spine. They hack your phones, computers, security cameras, audio devices, GPS systems, and the list keeps going on. You do not feel safe even after leaving them. All of this proves one thing: they show a complete lack of regard for your feelings, your well-being, and your rights. This immoral, antisocial, disgusting behavior is a stark demonstration of their lack of empathy, their need for control, and their inherent desire to dominate others. Number 3, they act as if you destroyed everything and the blame lies entirely with you. Narcissists are experts at the blame game. When a relationship or family unit breaks down, they cast you as the villain. Every conflict, every disagreement, every issue in their eyes, you are the root cause of all of it. They take zero responsibility for anything and instead become the victim. They may tell this story to friends, family, or anyone who will listen, painting themselves as the damned and you as the destructive force. Right now, as I'm talking to you, it is happening behind my back. My mother is spreading blasphemous lies against me for not letting her have control over my life. She cries in front of everyone, strangers, relatives, everyone, to get supply and have her victim self enabled. She hardly cares about the fact that people will start hating me. How could she? Because all of that is done in the name of love. When they create this false narrative that you're the destroyer, it allows them to absolve themselves of any responsibility while laying the burden of guilt entirely on your shoulders. Number 4, and the last one, they pretend to be extremely happy with someone else. This is one of the most painful aspects of dealing with a narcissist who pretends to have moved on. Well, they never move on from anything because they never stay. They never connect or take any part in a relationship they fake to create. They replace faces. Once you leave them or they discard you, they enter a new relationship quickly and parade their new partner around as a way to provoke feelings of jealousy or regret in you. They make a public show of their happiness, filling their social media feeds with pictures and stories designed to make it seem like they have found the perfect partner. The underlying message is clear. They're doing great without you and it's your loss. This is also a way for them to stroke their own ego and portray themselves as irresistibly desirable. But you and I both know that they are the most undesirable kind, the most hated one. Their life is nothing but a show that deserves to be pitied upon, because even after leaving you, they are run by their deep-rooted insecurities and shame. It is more important for them to prove you are wrong than reflecting and taking some time to work on themselves and to change their behavior. In a nutshell, we can say once they are done with you, they are not actually done with you because their focus still stays on you. They try to either destroy you, destroy your reputation, or cause you some kind of harm in one way or the other. The best way to deal with any of that is to mitigate the risk, to cover your corners, to make sure you're safe, and to just ignore them because they do not matter. I hope you found this episode insightful. If you did, let me know in the comments. I'll talk with you in the next one. Until then, let the healing begin and continue.